Hi there. Happy early Halloween. It's a busy time of year for me. You're my 6 o'clock, right? Alright, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that you had an interest in coming to have a reading done. Why don't we start by asking the Daily Oracle about what kind of a mood you're in today. You don't need to tell me yourself. The Oracle gives very good guidance. So, I'll just open up to a random page. Since you're right in front of me, the spirits know that I'm doing a reading for you. So don't worry about that. Alright, random page. There's no honor like being humbled before the mysteries of life. Interesting. So maybe you need to be humbled a little bit, but that's the very honorable thing to do. So keep that in mind as we go through our reading. Now I've got my book here to help guide us. And this is the set of tarot cards we'll be using today. Before we get started, I'll just do a little bit of shuffling. I already prepared a list of questions for us, so I'll just let you know what they are, and maybe you can tell me what you think, or if there's anything else that you'd rather have me ask about. I'm still not the best shuffler, I gotta say. So, the questions are, where is fear holding me back? What is an ancestral wound that runs through my family? Okay, just a couple of them were the wrong way. What can I do to stimulate my spiritual growth? What dream should I try to fulfill? What do people appreciate most about me? And what should I keep in mind through the rest of autumn and beginning winter? How does that sound? Pretty good? Okay, that's great. So, we'll just do one card at a time. Please put your hand on top of mine. So, tarot cards, for the person in front of me, please give us some information about where fear is holding them back in life. I'll pick from the middle. And we've got the upside down King of Pentacles. I like this tarot card style. It's nice to have different styles, of course, but these ones came with this divination cloth. Alright, so Pentacles. So I'll just read a little bit about the Suit of Pentacles first. The Suit of Pentacles, or coins, has come to represent people who deal in the economy, captains of industry, professionals, accountants, entrepreneurs, or shopkeepers. So, keep that in mind. We got the upside down King, and again, this has to do with your fears in life. Oh wait, that's just the next page. They're starting with the king. Okay. Interesting. I'll just go ahead and read it. Maybe you can relate to this. Some people consider this king reversed to be an extremely negative symbol, representing danger or an unwise business move. Others view the card as a warning to be aware of the small print in any contracts being negotiated. The king can also indicate unfair competition, shady business practices, or an untrustworthy man. So maybe you're afraid to take risks and you're afraid to move forward with your business endeavors. Perhaps that's something you actually need to be less afraid of. I don't know if you're a business person or an entrepreneur, but if so, I would recommend not being afraid of high-risk maneuvers. But I take no liability for anything that happens as a result of my advice. Just saying. This one is, well, you can put your hand on mine again. Tarot cards for this person. The question is now, what is an ancestral wound that runs through their family? It is the right side up. I can't remember which. I think this is the Hermit. I'm a really experienced professional reader, so I'm sure that that's correct. Hermit, number 2. So number 2 is actually the High Priestess. I don't really know how this represents High Priestess, or is it 11? I think it's 2. What could 11 be? Oh wait, that would be XI. Okay, so anyways, we're learning today. I know Roman numerals, I swear. So we got the right side up High Priestess. That's apparently what this is. And this is the ancestral wound that runs through your family. The High Priestess is a most mysterious card representing secret knowledge. She symbolizes feminine spiritual power, or the goddess from whom all life comes and to whom all returns. When the High Priestess appears, she indicates that something hidden or interior is preparing to come forth, or that you need to pay more attention to your inner world of dreams, imagination, and intuition. So, it seems like deep within you may be experiencing this change that represents your family's ancestral wound. That's not my phrase, I just thought it was funny, so I'm using it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really seem like I can help you because if it's happening in your inner world, only you really know about that. Maybe you have an idea in mind right now what it could be, but if not, just take some time and think about it. Maybe consider what other problems you've seen your family members go through. Alright, ready to move on to question 3? This question is, what can I do to stimulate my spiritual growth? If you want, how about we have you repeat after me this time and talk to the cards directly. So go ahead and ask. Good job, you're a natural. got the upside down Page of Cups. Wands, Pentacles, Sword, Cups, Page of Cups, upside down. The cups describe emotions, love, romance, social relationships, congenial situations, culture, comfort, intuition, and the unconscious. So, how you can stimulate your spiritual growth. The page reversed shows a fishy situation, something you should look at carefully. If the card represents a person, there may be a deceit involved, flattery for gain, an unwanted pregnancy, or secrecy in matters of the heart. That one, I don't really know how that works with the question we asked. That one might be a dud. Sometimes maybe it's because you asked, maybe you didn't do a great job, but it was your first attempt. Let's try again. Tarot cards. How can this person stimulate their spiritual growth? The upside down Four of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 swords. So, that is the suit of swords. Alright, so the suit of swords. The swords symbolize events, conditions, situations, or attitudes that may be difficult or challenging. However, as a result, they also represent the growth and development of a conscious mind. That makes a lot of sense for stimulating your spiritual growth. So, when the swords appear in a reading, you may be experiencing stress or problems, but these are making you think. It says, an old Chinese proverb says, life is pain. Pain makes you think. Thinking makes you wise. And wisdom makes life endurable. Well, I think it says pain makes you think. I feel like it's thinking makes you pain, but, that's just my opinion. Alright. 4, no, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, this is very straightforward and applies to the question. We love to see that in tarot. And that's part of why I like this book. It's very detailed. So, you are not allowing yourself the rest and respite you need. And if you continue this way, you could make yourself ill. You need a period of calm and quiet in the wake of a major disruption. Refusing to make time to recuperate, both mentally and emotionally, will only worsen the situation. So, what you need to do is practice some self-care, rest, and allow yourself the time that you need to step away from stressful work or situations. This will lead to your growth in the end. Now let's move on to the next question, which is, what dream should I try to fulfill? How about we have you try again and ask? Alright. Just picked right off the top. It is number 9. Okay, just had a slight interruption there. So, where were we? Oh, right, the 9 of Pentacles. The question was, what dream should I try to fulfill? Nine of Pentacles suggests independence from financial concerns and worries. You have integrated the factors of your life into a secret base. Now you are enjoying money, resources, and physical energy as a smooth combined goal. There is plenty all around you: material well-being, order, safety, and success. Well, it's basically, what dream should you try to fulfill? This makes it sound like you're already there, but if you're not, then I'd say reach for the stars. The cards have spoken. Just go follow your goals. Like we were saying earlier, maybe some, business ventures. I think I read one of our cards wrong earlier, but that's okay. I'm sure they understood. But let's just go ahead and move on. The next question I prepared for us is, what do people appreciate most about me? Meaning you. Let's have you ask it. Okay, good job. Getting better. The upside down Seven of Cups. Alright, so let's look up cups. I was gonna say we haven't had any wands, but I think this one that I misread is actually wands. Two of wands, not two, yeah. But whatever. Just trying to be honest. So, number 7 of Cups. I like flipping through the pages, so yeah, that's why I don't just leave it open. Alright, upside down. What do people appreciate most about me? Well, I don't know if this one really works, but we'll go ahead and read it. It might be another dud. You are confused because too much is going on. You need peace and quiet to sort through the multiple choices confronting you. Let your feelings be your guide. I suppose what it could mean is that people like that you have the ability to sort through your choices and let your feelings guide you, if you want to interpret it that way. In general, it says the 7 of Cups signifies a time of great creative potential, along with the energy to make use of it. Many options are available. The difficulty is in choosing the right one. This card represents fantasy and imagination. Maybe that's your strength and you haven't been using it lately, And I did have one more question. So, tarot cards. What should this person keep in mind through the rest of autumn and maybe early winter? It is the right side up 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles indicates receiving the benefits that are due to you, that you have earned by your own hard work. Like a farmer harvesting crops that he has nurtured through bad weather, you are reaping what you've sown. The harvest may still be a ways off forever, however, so keep tending your fields. So it says that you've put in your time and effort and paid your dues. Now you will gain in your business or other enterprise. Not only that, but you feel great satisfaction from a job well done. Growth and good fortune are yours, well earned. Well, that sounds like a really good one to leave off on. Sounds like you need to pursue your dreams. Don't be afraid to take risks. Listen to your feelings and believe in yourself and the hard work you've put in. Before we finish, let's just do another daily oracle opening to just round out our session. And because I like to look at the oracle. Alright, oracle, guide either one of us. Just let us know. This is the sign you've been waiting for. That's what it says. And it has the eye and a triangle on the other side, so perhaps that means something to you. I think it's a little cryptic. But thank you for coming in today. I hope that you got a lot out of this reading. Happy Halloween again. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see